Ram, 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 Sita Ram, Sita Ram, Sita Ram. Ram, Ram, everybody. I welcome you to the very first part of the Ramayan, the big Ramayan. We're going to start with Bal Kand, which is the very first chapter out of the 7 chapters of Ramayana. And as you can imagine, Ramayana in itself is it's a big book, and each Kand or each chapters are themselves huge. Now remember that Sundar Kand we have already finished, so we're gonna do all the others, but we're gonna leave Sundar Kand and we can just sequence them together once we're all done with the entire Ramayana, which will take a good time. But for now, let's get started with the very first part of this Bal Kand. I want to let you know, and as I have said in my videos, the live stream videos, that the majority of the first part of Bal Kand would be Tulsidas summoning all the gods, invoking all the different angels and celestial beings, and thanking them for this opportunity that he got for writing Ramayana. And it is wonderful to read, because even though you want to start with the story of Ramayan and want to learn about the birth of Lord Ram, especially in Bal Kand, when you are reading Ramayana for the very first time, these first few pages, in fact more than a few pages, of invocation and summoning of gods is almost as if you were doing it for your own practice as well. So I think Tulsidas, when he wrote this, he kept this in mind as well, that when people will eventually be reading Ramayana, these will be the few lines that they would start with, and would certainly enhance their own experience of reading Ramayana. So without any further delay, let's begin with the name of Lord Ram in our hearts and on our lips. Here we go. We're going to start with the shlok, and as everyone knows, Ramayana is written in Avdi, which was the common dialect of the area where Tulsidas lived. But initially we're going to start with a little bit of Sanskrit shloks, and then begin with the doha and chand and chopai sequence as it goes. So here we go. Shlok. Varna nam mart sanghana nam rasa nam chand samapi mangala nam cha kartoro Vande Vani Vinayako. Translation: I reverence Vani, the goddess of speech, Vinayaka, God Ganesha, the originators of sound and represented by alphabets, of the multitudes of objects denoted by those sounds, of poetic sentiments as well as of meters, and begetters of all blessings. So, of course, very first invocation is to the goddess of speech, Vani, and Lord Ganesha, who are the originators of sound and alphabets and of various forms of poetic sentiments that Tulsidas has used so beautifully in the entire Ramayana. The second shloka. Bhavani Shankaro Vande Shraddha Vishvas Rupino Yabhyam Bina Na Paschanti Siddhaha Swantaha Swathami Shwavaram. Translation. Okay. I greet Goddess Parvati, her consort Bhagwan Shankar, the embodiments of reverence and faith, without which even the adept cannot perceive God enshrined in their very heart. Vande Bodhmayam Nityam Gurum Shankara Rupinam Yamasrito Hi Vakropi Chandraha Sarvatra Vadhyanyate. Translation: I make obeisance to the eternal preceptor in form of Lord Shankar, who is all wisdom, and resting on whose brow the crescent moon, though crooked in shape, is universally adored. And so, if you know, Lord Shankar has a beautiful crescent moon right up on his head, which is crooked in shape, but is as beautiful as anything in the world. Sita Ram Gun Gram Punya Ran Viharino Vande Vishuddh Vigyano Kavishwar Kapirishwaro. Translation: I pay homage to the king of poets, Valmiki, and the chief of monkeys, Hanuman, who are immensely intelligent and dwell in the holy woods of glories of Sri Ram and Sita. So remember, Valmiki had written a Ramayana as well, right before Tulsidas, and Tulsidas totally acknowledges that and also gives his due respect and homage to Valmiki, along with Hanuman and Sita and Ram. Udbhavasti ti sanghara karirim kalesh haririm sarva shreyas karirim sitam natoham ram vallabham. Translation: I bow to Sita, the beloved consort of Sri Ram, who is responsible for the creation, sustenance, and dissolution, and removes afflictions and begets all blessings. Yan Maya Vash Vrati Vishvamakhilam Brahmadi Devasura Yat Sattva the Mrishev Bhati Sakalam Rajo Yathahe Brahmaha Yadapad Pallavam Medhi Bhavam Bhyo Dhesti Tishar Vatam Vandeham Tam Shesha Karanam Param Ramakhyamisham Harim. Translation: I adore Lord Hari, known by the name of Sri Ram, who is superior to and lies beyond all causes, whose Maya holds sway over the entire universe, including gods from Brahma downwards and demons, whose presence lends positive reality to the world of appearances, just as the rope would appear like a serpent, and whose feet are the only bark for those who are eager to cross the ocean of the mundane existence. Nana Puran Nigmag Mastam Matam Yad Ramayane Nigditam Kwaschinyantopi Swantaha Sukhaya Tulsi Raghunath Gatha Bhasha Nibandh Mati Manjul Matnoti. Translation: for the gratification of his own self, Tulsidas brings forth this very elegant composition relating in common speech the story of Lord of the Raghus, which is in accordance with the various Puranas, Vedas, and the Agamas, the Tantras, and incorporates what has been recorded in the Ramayana of Valmiki and extracted from some other sources. And so now we are starting with the actual Avadi. Sanskrit is done, and I apologize for not being perfect in that, but Avadi is certainly easier, and that's why Tulsidas wrote in Avadi, so that people like me can read it. So thank you, Tulsidas ji. Here we go. Let's begin with, this is called a Sorat, and we're going to start with Sorat, and then we're going to, Sorat is also another form of Doha, And then, of course, we're going to start with the Doha Chapai sequence. Here we go. Jo sumirat siddhi hoy gananayak kari bar badan karau anugrah soi buddhi rasi subh gun sadan. Translation. May Lord Ganesha, the leader of Shiva's followers, whose very thought ensures success, who carries on his shoulders the head of a beautiful elephant, who is a repository of wisdom and an abode of blessed qualities, shower his grace. Mook hoi bachal pangu chadhai garibar gahan Jasu kripa so dayal dravau sakal kali maldahan. May that merciful Lord, whose grace enables the mute to speak eloquently and disabled to ascend an inaccessible mountain, and who burns all the impurities of the Kali age, be moved to pity. Neel saroruh Syam tarun arun barij nayan karo so mam urdham sada cheer sagar sayan. May the Lord, who ever sleeps on the ocean of milk, and who is swarthy as a blue lotus and has eyes resembling a pair of full-blown red lotuses, take up his abode in my bosom, my heart. Kund Indu Samdeh Uma Raman Karuna Ayan Jahi Deen Parneh Karau Kripa Mardan Mayan. May the crusher of Cupid, Bhagwan Shiva, whose form resembles in color of that jasmine flower and the moon, who is the consort of goddess Parvati and an abode of compassion, and who has deep love for the afflicted, be gracious. Bandau Guru Pad Kanj Kripa Sindhu Nar Rupa Hari Maha Moh Tam Punj Jasu Bachan Rabikar Nikar. I bow to the lotus feet of my Guru, who is an ocean of mercy and is no other than Sri Hari himself in human form, and whose words are sunbeams as it were for dispersing the mass of darkness in the form of gross ignorance. And now we'll be starting with the Chapai. Bandhau Guru Padum Paraga Suruchi Subhas Saras Anuraga Amiya Muriyamay Churan Charu Samana Sakala Bhav Ruj Parivaru Sukriti Sambhutan Bimal Vibhuti Manjul Mangal Mod Prasudi Janman Manju Mukur Mal Harni Kiye Tilak Gun Gan Bas Karani Shri Guru Pad Nakh Mani Gan Jyoti Sumirat Dibya Drishti Hiya Hoti Dalan Mohatam So Prakasu Bade Bhag Ur Avai Jasu उघर ही बिमल बिलोचन ही के मिट ही दोष दुख भव रजनी के सूजही राम चरित मनि मानिक गुप्त प्रकट जहाँ जो ही खानिक. Translation. I greet the pollen-like dust of the lotus feet of my Guru, bright, fragrant, and flavored with love. It is a lovely powder of the life-giving herb which diminishes the host of all the ills of the mundane existence. It adorns the body of a lucky person, just as white ashes beautify the body of Lord Shiva and brings forth sweet blessings and joy. It rubs the dirt off the beautiful mirror in the shape of the devotee's heart when applied to the forehead in form of a tilak, a religious mark. It attracts a host of virtues. The splendor of gems in the form of nails on the feet of the blessed Guru unfolds divine vision in the heart by its very thought. The luster disperses the shades of infatuation. Highly blessed is he in whose heart it shines. With its very appearance, the bright eyes of the mind get opened. The evils and sufferings of the night of the mundane existence disappear, and gems and rubies in shapes of stories of Sri Ram, both patent and hidden, wherever and in whatever mind they may be, come to light. Beautiful. Now there's a doha. Jatha suanjan anji drig sadhak siddh sujan kautuk dekhat sail ban bhutal bhuri nidhan. Translation. So this continues. I'm going to read the last line again that I read, the part of the chapai. With its very appearance, the bright eyes of the mind get opened, the evils and sufferings of the night of the mundane existence disappear, the gems and rubies in the shape of stories of Sri Ram, both patent and hidden, wherever and in whatever mind they may be, come to light, as for instance by applying to the eyes the miraculous salve known by the name of Siddh Anjana, the eye salve for perfection, helps men of wisdom easily discover host of minds on hilltops, in the midst of forest, and in the depths of the earth. And that's the beautiful part of Ramayana, where Tulsidas has used such examples and such analogies and such wonderful ways of explaining what he's trying to say. And so how do your eyes open when you're under the guidance of your guru or Lord Ram? The same way when you apply, this Siddhanjana, it's a kind of eye salve that was, helped people look better. So that's what happened. Your darkness got removed from you, from your eyes, and you could see bright light of divinity and love when you were under Lord Ram's blessings. Now there's a chopai. Guru pad raj mridu manjul anjan nayan amiya trik dosh bibhanjan tehi kari bimal bibek bilochan baranau ram charit bhav mochan bandau pratham mahisur charana moha janit sansaya sab harna sujan samaj sakal gun khani karoi pranam saprem subani sadhu charit sub charit kopasu niras basid बिसद गुणमय फल जासु जो सही दुख पर छिद्र दुरावा बंदनीय जेहि जग जस पावा मुंद मंगलमय संत समाजु जो जग जंगम तीर्थ राजू राम भक्ति जहाँ सुर सारी धारा सरसई ब्रह्म विचार प्रचारा विधि निषेधमय कलिमल हरनी करम कथा रवि नंदनी बरनी हरिहर कथा बिराजति बेनी सुनत सकल मुद मंगल देनी बटु विश्वास अचल निज धर्मा तीरथ राज समाज सुकर्मा सबहि सुलभ सब दिन सब देसा सेवत सादर समत कलेसा अखत अलौकिक तीरथ राउ देई सद्य फल प्रकट प्रभाव. Translation. The dust of Guru's feet is a soft and agreeable salve, which is ambrosia, as it were, for the eyes and remedies the defects of vision. Having brightened my eyes of discernment, thereby I proceeded to relate the story of Sri Ram, which secures freedom from the bondage of mundane existence. First, I reverenced the feet of Brahmanas, the very gods on earth, who are able to dispel all doubts born of ignorance. Then I make loving obeisance in a polite language to the whole body of pious souls, the minds of all virtues. The conduct of holy men is as noble as the career of the cotton plant, the fruit whereof is tasteless, white and fibrous, just as the doings of saint yields results which are free from attachment, stainless and full of goodness. Even by suffering hardship in form of ginning, spinning and weaving, the cotton covers other faults and has thereby earned in the world a renown which is worthy of adoration. The assemblage of saints is like moving Prayag, that is the pilgrimage, the king of all holy places. In this Prayag, the devotion to Sri Ram is represented as the stream of the holy Ganga, the river of the celestials, while the proceeding of an inquiry into the nature of Brahma, the Absolute, constitutes the Saraswati, a subterranean stream which is traditionally believed to join Ganga and Yamuna at Prayag, thus accounting for the name Triveni, which signifies a meeting place of these three rivers. Discourses on karma or action, consisting of injunctions and interdictions, have been spoken of as the sacred Yamuna, daughter of the sun god in her angelic form, washing the impurities of the Kali age, while the anecdotes of Vishnu and Shiva stand out as the triple stream known as Triveni, bringing joy and blessings to those who listen to them. Unwavering faith in their own religion constitutes the immortal banyan tree, and noble actions represent the royal court of that king of holy places. Easy of access to all on any day and at every place, this moving Prayag removes the afflictions of those who resort to it with reverence. This king of holy places is beyond all description and supreme in character, and it bestows the reward immediately, and its glory is manifest. Raptured mind, and then take plunge into it with extreme devotion, obtain four rewards: dharma, religious merit; artha, material riches; kama, physical pleasures; moksha, release from bondage of the human existence during their very lifetime. Doha. Suni samujhi jan mudit man majhi ati anurag lahi chari fal achat tanu sadhu samaj prayag. Translation: Men who, having heard the glory of this moving Prayag in the form of assemblage of holy men, appreciate it with an enraptured mind, and then take a plunge into it with extreme devotion. Chopai next. Majan fan pekhiya tatkala kaak hohiha pik bakau marala suni आचरज करें जानी कोई सत संगति महिमा नहीं कोई. बाल्मीक नारद घट जोनी निज निज मुखनी कहीं निज होनी. जलचर थलचर नभचर नाना जे जड़ चेतन जीव जहाना. मति कीरति गति भूति भलाई जब जेहि जतन जहाँ जेहि पाई. सो जानब सत्संग प्रभाओ लो कहूँ वेद न आन उपाओ. बिनु सत्संग विवेक न होई राम कृपा बिनु सुलभ न सोई. सत्संगत मुद मंगल मूला सोई फल सिद्धि सब साधन फूला. सट सुधरहि सत्संगति पाई पारस परस कुधात सुहाई. विधि बस सुजन कुसंगत परहि फनि मनि सम निज गुण अनुसरहि. विधि हरि हर कवि को बिद बानी कहत साधु महिमा सकुचानी. सो मन सन कही जात न कैसे साक बनिक मनि गुण गण जैसे. Translation: The result of dipping into the sacred waters of this king of holy places is instantly perceived. Crows turn into cuckoos and herons into swans. Let no one marvel to hear this. Let no one be surprised to hear this. The glory of contact with saints is no secret. Valmiki, Narad, Agastya have all related the story of their birth and transformation with their own lips. Of the various creatures, both animate and inanimate, living in this world, whether in water or on land or in the air, whoever has ever attained wisdom, glory, salvation, material prosperity, or welfare anywhere and by any means whatsoever, know it to be the result of association with holy men. There is no other means either in this world or in the Vedas. Wisdom dawns not without association with saints, and such association cannot be easily had without the grace of Sri Ram. Contact with noble souls is the root of joy and blessings. It constitutes the very fruit and fulfillment of all endeavors, whereas all other practices are flowers, as it were. Through contact with the virtuous, even the wicked get reformed. Just as a base metal is transformed by the touch of the philosopher's stone. On the other hand, if by mischance good men fall into evil company, they maintain their noble character like the gem on the hood of a serpent. Even the speech of deities like Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, poets and men of wisdom, falters in depicting the glory of pious souls. Much less can be described by me, because just like a seller of vegetables find himself incapable of speaking on the qualities of gems, I cannot say much about the virtues of pious souls. Now this is a doha next. Bandau sant saman chit hit anhit nahi koi, anjali gat subh suman jimi sam sugandh kar doi. Translation: I bow to the saints who are evil-minded towards all and have no friend or foe, just as a flower of good quality placed in the palm of one's hand communicates its fragrance alike to both the hands, the one which has plucked it and the one which held it and preserved it. Doha continues. Sant saral chit jagat hit jani subhao sanehu, bal binay suni kari kripa ram charan rati dehu. Translation: Realizing thus the noble disposition and loving nature of saints who are innocent at heart and Catholic in spirit, I make this humble submission to them. Listening to my childlike prayer and taking compassion on me, O noble souls, bless me with devotion to the feet of Sri Ram. Now there is the Chapai. Bahuri bandi khal gan sati bhai, je binu kaj dahi nehu bai, par hit hani labh kere, ujre harash bishad basere, हरे हर जस राकेश राहु से पर आकाज भट सहस बाहु से, जे पर दोष लखहीं सह साखी परहित घृत जिह के मन माखी, तेज कृसानु रोष महिषेसा अघ अवगुण धन धनी धन्येसा, उदय केस समहित सबही के, कुंभकरण सब सोवतनी के, पर अकाजू लगी तनु परिहरहीं, जिमी हिम उपल कृषि दली गरहीं, बंदौ खल जस शेष सरोषा, सहस बदन बरनई पर दोषा. पुनि प्रणवौ पृथुराज समाना, पर अघ सुनई सहस दस गाना, बहुरी सक्र सम बिनवौ तेहि संतत सुरानीक हित जेहि, बचन ब्रज जेहि सदा परियारा, सहस नयन पर दोष निहारा. All right, here we go with the translation. I also greet with a sincere heart the benevolent class who are hostile without the purpose even to be friendly, to whom others' loss is their own gain, and who delight in others' desolation and wail over their prosperity. They try to eclipse the glory of Vishnu and Shiva like the demon Rahu intercepts the light of the full moon during what is called a lunar eclipse. And they are valiant like the reputed king Sahasrabahu. Sahasrabahu was called so because of his possessing 1,000 arms. He was a mighty warrior who was once captured by Ravan. Sahasrabahu, who is adept in enjoying others' pain. They detect others' fault as if with 1,000 eyes and their mind mars others' interests just as a fly spoils clarified butter. In splendor, they emulate the god of fire, and in anger, they vie with the god of death who rides a buffalo. They are rich in crime and vice as Kubera, the god of riches, is in gold. Like the rise of a comet, their advancement augurs ill for others' interests. Like the slumber of Kumbhakaran, their decline alone is favorable for the world. Like the way Kumbhakaran would sleep, and while he would sleep, everybody was safe. He was a really horrific demon, one of the brothers of Ravan, but he had this thing that he was constantly sleeping, and once he would wake up, it would be a lot of destruction everywhere, because he was, after all, a demon, and a very angry one at that. So just the way Kumbhakaran's slumber is great for the universe, similarly the decline of such people is favorable for the world. They lay down their very life in order to be able to harm others, just as hailstones dissolve after destroying the crop. I show the same respect to the wicked souls as I show the serpent god Sisa, as he also eagerly describes other falls with 1,000 tongues. Again, I bow to him as I would to the celebrated king Prithu. He prayed for 10,000 years in order to be able, he prayed for 10,000 years in order to be able to hear the glories of Lord to his heart's content. So Tulsidas says, I'm giving you the same respect and the same reverence, even to the wicked souls, the same way that I had shown to Lord Prithu, who wanted those many years so that he could hear Lord's prayers to Lord, as he hears of others' faults with 10,000 years. Once more, I supplicate to him as Indra, the Lord of Celestials, in so far as wine appears charming and beneficial to him, just as the army of gods is beneficial to Indra. Harsh language is dear to him, just as the thunderbolt is fondly cherished by Indra, and he detects others' faults with 1,000 eyes. So here again, he is saying that I'm going to give you the same respect as I give to Indra, and he's comparing the way that there are certain things that Indra loves, like the army of gods, whereas a wicked soul likes wine, or the harsh language is dear to a wicked soul, whereas the same forceful thunderbolt is cherished by Indra. So again, giving his respect even to the wicked souls of the world. There's a doha. Udasin arimit hit sunat jarahi khalriti, jani pani jugjori jan binati karai sapriti. The wicked burn with jealousy as they hear of others' welfare, be they his friends, foes, or neutrals. Knowing thus, this simple soul makes loving entreaties to them with joint palms. मैं अपनी दिसिकीन न होरा, तिन निज ओर न लाओ बभोरा, बायस पलि अहीं अति अनुरागा, होही निरामिष कबहूं की कागा. बंदौ संत असज्जन चरना, दुख प्रद अभय बीच कछु बरना. बछुरत एक प्राण हरि लेही, मिलत एक दुख दारुण देही. उपजही एक संग जग माही, जलज जोंक जिमी गुण बल बिल गाही. सुधा सुरा सम साधु असाधु, जनक एक जग जलधि अगाधु. भल अनभल निज निज कर तूती, लहत सुजस अपलोक विभूति. सुधा सुधाकर सुर सरि साधु, गरल अनल कलिमल सरि व्याधु. गुण अवगुण जानत सब कोई, जो जो ही भावनीक तो ही सोई. Tulsidas continues, I for my part have made entreaties to them. However, they will still not fail to do their part. He's still talking about the wicked souls. No matter how fondly you may nurture a brood of crows, can you ever expect ravens to turn vegetarians? I adore the feet of saint and wicked soul, both of whom give pain, though some difference is said to exist between them. Whereas the former class cause mortal pain while parting, the latter give agonizing torment during their meeting. This is so beautiful. The wonderful souls of this world, the good souls of this world, the saint-like souls of this world will give you pain, but that pain would be when you are separating from them. Whereas the wicked, when you meet them at the very beginning, they give you agonizing torment. Though born together in the world, they differ in their traits, even as the lotus and the leech, both of which spring from water. The good and the wicked resemble nectar and wine respectively. The unfathomable ocean in the form of this world is their common parent. The good and the wicked gather a rich harvest of good reputation and infamy by the respective doings. Although there are merits of nectar, the moon, the Ganga, and a pious soul, on the one hand there are demerits of venom, fire, the unholy river, Karmanasa, which is said to be full of impurities of the Kali age. This is known to all, however a person chooses what appears good to him. So Doha, Phalo bhalai hi pe, lahayi lahayi, nichayi hi nichu, Suda sarahiya, amarata garal sarahiya michu. Translation: of course, a good man has a bias for goodness alone, whereas a vile person is prone to vileness. While nectar is praised for its immortalizing virtue, poison is extolled for its deadly effects. There's a Chaupai next. Khal ag agun sadhu gun gaha, ubhay apar udahi avgaha, tehi te kachu gun dosh pakhane, sangraha tyag na binu pahichane. भलयो पोच सब विधि उपजाए, गनि गुण दोष वेद बिल गाए, कहीं वेद इतिहास पुराना, विधि प्रपंचु गुण अवगुण साना, दुख सुख पाप पुण्य दिन राति, साधु असाधु सुजाति कुजाति, दानव दैत्य उच्च अरु नीचु, अमीय सुजीवनु मारहु मीचु. माया ब्रह्मा जीव जगदीसा, लचछी अलचछी रंग अवनीशा, कासी मग सुरसरी क्रमनासा, मरुमारव महिदेव गवासा, सरग नरग अनुराग विरागा, निगमागम गुणदोष विभागा. Translation: both the tales of sin and vices of the world on one hand and the virtues of the virtuous on the other are like boundless and unfathomable oceans. That is why I have enumerated only a few virtues and vices, for they cannot be acquired or discarded without being truly distinguished. The good as well as the vile all have been brought into the being by the Creator. It is the Vedas that have differentiated them by reckoning the merits of the former class and the demerits of the others. The Vedas, the Itihas such as Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Puranas unanimously declare that the creation of Brahma is an intermixture of good and evil. It is characterized by pairs of opposites such as pain and pleasure, sin and merit, day and night, the good and the wicked, good birth and vile birth, demons and gods, the high and the low, nectar and poison, a happy life and death, Maya and Brahma, that is matter and spirit, the soul and God, the Lord of the universe, plenty and poverty, the pauper and the king, the sacred Kasi or Varanasi, and Magadha, the holy Ganga, the river of celestials, and the unholy Karmanasa, the river considered of sinful origin, a plunge in whose water is said to destroy one's religious merits. The desert land of Marwar, that is in western Rajputana and Sindha, and the rich soil of Malava, the Brahman who is a veritable god on earth, and the barbarian who feeds on the cow, heaven and hell, attachment and dispassion. The Vedas and the sacred books have sifted good from evil. Now there's a doha. जड़ चेतन गुण दोषमय विश्व कीन करतार संत हंस गुण गही पय परिहरी बारी बिकार. God has created the universe consisting of both good and evil. It is the saints who, like swans, imbibe the milk good by rejecting water. Swans traditionally in India. I am a little tired today. I apologize. So swans traditionally in India are known to have this power of separating, sand from water. In fact, they are so good at it that they can almost remove the separate milk from water. And so that's why this analogy has been given, that God has created the universe consisting of both good and evil. It is the saints who, like swans, imbibe the milk by rejecting water. चौपाई. अस विवेक जब देई विधाता तब तजि दोष गुण ही मनुराता काल सुभाव करम बरियाई भलयु प्रकृति बस चुकई भलाई सो सुधारी हरिजन जिमिलेही दलि दुख दोष विमल जसुदेही खलऊ करही भल पाई सुसंगु मिटई न मलिन सुभाव अभंगु लखी सुबेश जग बचक जेऊ बेश प्रताप पूजी अहीं तेऊ उगरही अंत न होई निबाहु काल नेमी जिमि रावण राहु किए हूँ कुबेशु साधु सनमानो जिमि जग जामवंत हनुमानु हानि कुसंग सुसंगति लाहु लोकहु वेद बदित सब काहू. गगन चढ़ई रज पवन प्रसंगा की चही मिलई नीच जल संगा साधु साधु सदन सुख सारी सुमरही राम देही गनिगारी धूम कुसंगति कारिक होई लखैया पुराण मंजू मसी सोई जल अनल अनिल संघाता होई जलद जग जीवन दाता. Translation. When Providence blesses one with such discrimination, like the one possessed by Swan, then alone does the mind abandon evil and gets enamored with goodness. Unless under the influence of old habits and past karma, even the good deviate from the goodness under the influence of Maya. But just as servants of Sri Hari rectify that error and eradicating sorrow and weakness bring untarnished glory to them, the same way the wicked occasionally perform a noble deed due to their good association, although their evil nature, which is unchangeable, cannot be obliterated. Even those who are impostors are respected on account of their garb, as the world is taken in by their attractive appearance, but they are eventually exposed and cannot keep up their false appearance till the end, as was the case with Kalanemi. He was a demon chief of Ram's army. He assumed a false appearance of an ascetic and tried to deceive Hanuman, but his deception was ultimately detected and he was killed. Ravan and Rahu, a demon. So going back again. Okay. But they are eventually exposed and they cannot keep their false appearance till the end, as was the case with Kalanemi, Ravan and Rahu. Rahu is also a demon. The good are honored notwithstanding their mean appearance like Jambavan. The good are honored notwithstanding their mean appearance like Jambavan, a general of Sugri's army who was endowed with the form of a bear and possessed miraculous strength. So even though Jambavan was a bear-like creature, so not very good looking, but his mean appearance was not detrimental to his virtues. And Hanuman, the monkey god, won honor in this world. Bad association is harmful, while good company is an asset in itself. But this is true in the world as well as in the eyes of Vedas and is known to all. Through contact with the wind, dust ascends to the sky, while it is assimilated with mud when united with low-lying waters. Parrots and menas, these are special kind of birds, nurtured in the house of virtuous and the wicked repeat the name of Ram and pour a volley of abuses, respectively. Smoke coming in contact with an evil substance turns into soot. The same is used as material for copying the Puranas with when converted into beautiful ink. The same smoke in conjunction with water, fire and air is transformed into a cloud and brings life to the world. So basically the idea is that the same thing when given or when subjected to different conditions results in different things, one positive and one negative. And so that is what Sri Hari, Lord Ram, and his devotion and his love does to people. Sam prakas tam pak duhu naam ved bidhikin sasi soshak poshak samujhi jag jas up jas deen. जड़ चेतन जगजीव जत सकल रामय जानी बंदो सबके पद कमल सदा जोरी जुग पानी देव दनुज नर नाग खग प्रेत पितर गंधर्व बंदो किनर रजनीचर कृपा करहूं अब सर्व. Translation. The proportion of moonlight and darkness is the same in the bright as well as in the dark fortnight. Only the two have been named differently by the Creator, Shukla and Krishna Paksh. Knowing the one as the nourisher and the other one as the one who emaciates the moon, the world has given it a good name and a bad one. Whatever beings, animate or inanimate, there are in the universe, recognizing them, one and all as a part of Sri Ram, I adore the lotus feet of all with joined palms. I reverence gods, demons, human beings, nagas, the serpent-like humans, birds, evil spirits, manes, the souls of departed ancestors, and Gandharvas, celestial superhuman beings known for their beautiful singing voice and appearance, Kinnaras, celestial superhuman beings known for having a horse head, and Rakshasas, the demons. Pray, be gracious to me on this occasion. So, Chapai. आकर 4,84,000 जाति जीव जल थल नभ भासी सिय राममय सब जग जानी करो प्रणाम जोरी जुग पानी जानी कृपा कर किंकर मोहू सब मिली करहु छाड़ी छल छोहू निज बुद्धि बल भरोस मोहि नाही ताते बिनय करहु सब पाही करन चहु रघुपति गुण गाहा लघुमति मोरी चरित अवगाहा सूझ न एकऊ अंग उपाऊ मन मति रंक मनोरथ राव मति अति नीच ऊंची रुचि आछी चहिया अमिया जग जरोई न छाछी छमी हही सज्जन मोरी ठिठाई सुनि हही बाल बचन मन लाई जौ बालक कह तोर तोरी बाता सुनहि मुदित मन पितु अरु माता हसी हही कूर कुटिल कुबिचारी जे पर दूषण भूषण धारी निज कपित के ही लाग न नीका सरस हो अथवा अति फीका जे पर भनीति सुनत हर शाही ते पर पुरुष बहुत जग नाही जग बहु नर सरी सम भाई जे के निज बाढ़ी बढ़ही जल पाई सज्जन सकृत सिंधु सम कोई देखि पूर बधु बढ़ाई जोई. Translation. 8,400,000 species of living beings classified under 4 broad divisions inhabit land, water, and the air. Recognizing the entire creation as full of Sita and Rama, I make obeisance to them with joined palms. Knowing me as your servant, be gracious to me, O minds of compassion. I have no confidence in my intellectual power, hence I supplicate to you all. I would recount the virtues of Lord of Raghu Sri Ram, but my wits are poor, whereas the exploits of Sri Ram are unfathomable. While I am dull of mind and intellect, my ambition is rightly royal. Even though my intellect is exceedingly poor, my aspiration is pitched too high, while I crave for nectar. I have no means in this world to procure even buttermilk. The virtuous will forgive my presumption and listen to my childish babbling with interest. When a child prattles in lisping accents, the parent hear it with a mind full of delight. Those, however, who are hard-hearted, mischievous, and perverse and cherish others' faults as an ornament will feel amused. Who does not like one's own poetry, be it delightful or exceedingly insipid? Such good people who are delighted to hear others' composition are rare in this world. The world abounds in men who resemble lakes and rivers that get swollen with their own rise when waters are added to them. There are some rare good souls like the ocean which swells at the sight of the full moon. Oh, how wonderful. The world is full of men who resemble the lakes and rivers that are swollen when the water rises in them, their own water rises. But there are some good souls like the ocean which swell at the sight of the full moon. Beautiful. All right, let's do Doha next. भाग छोट अभिलाषु बड़ करऊं एक बिस्वास पेहि सुख सुनि सुजन सब खल करी हहीं उपहास. Translation: Humble is my lot, and my ambition is high. My only hope is that all good men will be gratified to hear what I have to say, even as the evil-minded will ridicule. Chapai. खल परिहास होई हित मोरा काक कहीं कलकंठ कठोरा हंस ही बक दादुर चात कहीं हंस ही मलिन खल बिमल बत कहीं कबित रसिक ना राम पद नेहूं तिन कहाँ सुखद हास रस एहूं भाषा भनीति भोरी मति मोरी हंसी बेजोग हंसे नहीं खोरी प्रभु पद प्रीति न समुझी नीकी तही ही कथा सुनी लागी ही फीकी हरिहद पद रति मति न कुतर की तिह कहूँ मधुर कथा रघुबर की राम भगति भूषित जिय जानी सुनहि ही सुजन सराही सुबानी कभी न हो नहीं बचन प्रबीनु सकल कला सब विधा हीनु. आखर अर्थ अलंकृति नाना छंद प्रबंध अनेक विधाना भाव भेद रस भेद अपारा कबित दोष गुण विविध प्रकारा कबित विवेक एक नहीं मोरे सत्य कहूँ लिखी कादक कोरे. Translation: The ridicule of evil-minded will benefit me. The ridicule of evil-minded will benefit me. Crows call the cuckoos whores. Herons ridicule the swan. Frogs make fun of the kataka bird. And malicious rogues deride refined speech. To those who have no taste for poetry nor devotion to the feet of Sri Ram, this undertaking of mine will serve as a subject of delightful mirth. My composition is written in the popular dialect, and my intellect is feeble. Hence, it is a fit subject for ridicule, and those who laugh shall not incur any blame. To those who cherish no love for the feet of the Lord and have no sound reason either, this story will sound unattractive to the ears. To those, however, who possess devotion to the feet of Lord Vishnu and Shiva, and whose mind is not perverse, the tale of the chief of the Raghus will taste as sweet. Knowing it in their hearts as adorned with devotion to Sri Ram, the virtuous will listen to it with bland words of praise. I'm no poet, nor an adept in the art of speech, and am a cipher in all of arts and sciences. There are elegant devices of letters, subtleties of meaning, various figures of speech, metrical composition of different kinds, infinite varieties of emotions and sentiments, and multifarious flaws and excellences of poetic composition. Of these details of poesy, I possess critical knowledge of none. I vouch for it in written on a blank sheet. Tulsidas is amazing. He's so humble and has expressed it so beautifully. Doha. भनीति मोरी सब गुण रहित विश्व बिदित गुण एक सो बिचारी सुनिहि सुमति जिनके बिमल विवेक. Translation. My composition is devoid of all charm. It has only one merit, which is known throughout the world. Recognizing this merit, men of sound reason who are gifted with unbiased judgment will surely hear it. Chapai. एहि मह रघुपति नाम उदारा अति पावन पुराण श्रुति सारा मंगल भवन अमंगल हारी उमा सहित जेहि जपत पुरारी भनीति विचित्र सुकवि कृत जोऊ राम नाम बिनु सोह न सोऊ बधु बदनी सब भांति सवारी सोह न बसन बिना बर नारी सब गुण रहित कुकवि कृत बानी राम नाम जस अंकित जानी सादर कहीं सुनहि बुधताही मधुकर सरिस संत गुण ग्राही जतपि कबित रस एकौ नाही राम प्रताप प्रकट एहि माही सोई भरोसु मोरे मन आवा केहि न सुसंग बढ़पनु पावा धूमौ तजई सहज करु आई अगरु प्रसंग सुगंध बसाई भनीति बदेस वस्तु भली बरनी राम कथा जग मंगल करनी. Translation. It contains, so there's only one merit, he said in the Doha. It contains the gracious name of the Lord of the Raghus, which is exceedingly holy and the very cream of the Puranas and the Vedas. It is the abode of blessings and the remover of evils, and is muttered by Lord Shiva, the enemy of the demon Tripura, along with his consort Uma. Even a composition of marvelous beauty and written by a gifted poet does not commend itself without the name of Sri Ram. A pretty woman with a charming countenance and fully adorned does not look attractive when undressed. On the other hand, the wise recite and hear with admiration even the composition of a worthless poet, which is devoid of all merit, knowing it as adorned with the name and glory of Sri Ram. For, like the bee, saints have the bias for goodness. Although it has no poetic charm whatsoever, the glory of Sri Ram is manifest in it. This is the only hope which flashes on my mind. This is the only hope which flashes on my mind. Who has not been exalted by noble company? Even smoke rising from burning aloe wood is impregnated with latter's fragrance and gives up its natural pugnancy. Although my composition is clumsy, it treats of a commendable theme, the story of Sri Ram, which brings felicity to the world. And with that, we come to the end of this first part of Bal Kand. There is so much beauty in all this text and all the translation. I had promised that I would be doing a Hindi translation as well, which I will try to put up soon. I think what I'm going to do for Hindi translation, as I've already read the Dohas and Chapais here, I am just going to read out this part in Hindi. So it will not be a Doha translation in Hindi. It will be just the Hindi text read out by me. And this would just be a video. I unfortunately would not be able to type. I do not have a Hindi keyboard, and so it's going to be very hard for me to do it with my phone. I have a keyboard in my phone, but without an actual Hindi keyboard, it's going to be very difficult to type. So it'll be just a video, no text along with that. but I'll try and do whatever I can with the resources that I have. So I hope you had a good time listening to this. I'm glad that I could finally record this video, and this is going to be up today. That's the day of Guru Purnima. So what better day to start something like this? So thank you again so much for joining me. Ram Ram, Sita Ram.